Yeah, now it should be audible. Now I should be audible. Yeah, now it should be audible. इतनी देर से अपने आप से ही बातें कर रहा था मैं. Let's wait for 2 minutes and let students also join. Yeah, what I was saying is I am trying today a new setting in my new laptop related to this audio video transmission. So there might be some picture, might be little hazy and all. Not might be, it is little shadow is coming or something, but I think chalega itna. Okay. We are not into professional studio or something. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon. NEET MDS 202. What is the meaning of 202? Just curious. Good afternoon. Yeah, now I'm audible. I've checked in my phone as well. Let's wait for a minute or two. And yes, Dr. NEET MDS 202. What is the significance of 202? Think you all know. Yeah, good afternoon, Dr. Shiv, Rohit, Jyoti, Pijush, Akshita, Soumya. This session, you guys have prompted me to take only and only. Yeah, that's why, no, like I also put a question mark. 202 question mark. What is the meaning of 202 and maybe another different meaning of attaching a question mark, right? कौन से 60 साल में सीट मिलेगा? ओहो, अच्छा, that way. Nice one. Intelligent हो गए हैं बच्चे आजकल के, right? Yeah, you were always intelligent. You know, in professional life, like in a professional college, like dental, medical, engineering, there is a quote. I don't know whether you agree or not, whether you have observed or not. Every junior batch is actually making a generation card difference with the senior batch in terms of almost everything. There is a generation gap between a senior and a junior in a professional college. The ideologies, the way of looking things, the way of doing things, the way of studying, the way of performing, the way of everything is looks like as if seniors are outdated and juniors are bringing a fresh wave of new generation in that college. Okay, right? Chalo. Let's start. What I have decided, usually such sessions I ask you what are your problems and all, but this session is purely and purely motivated because I was getting calls, messages. Last night message, I will not share what exactly because I think that student will also be watching this. Okay, it was a distress message. I can't do this. I have not done this. I have not done that. And for last 10-15 days, so many messages, so many calls. And yes, I cannot speak to everybody. 24/7 is not possible even if I try doing so. So let us interact. I have divided into some questions, some problems. Let me do that. Then whatever query you have, we can handle it thereafter. Okay. Dr. Rohit, Jasmine ma'am is not cooking anything right now. Okay. We have a like house help. She's cooking. Yeah, you might hear some whistling from the pressure cooker, but I think you guys are into more pressure nowadays. So whistle तो आपकी ज़्यादा ज़ोर से बजेगी, बज रही होगी. Okay, so don't ignore that whistle and listen to your one first, and let us answer to your one. Okay, First problem. First problem has like I am see problem is different, solution is different. Or chalo, there are different problem. Problem number one, left with less than three subjects. Problem number two, left with you can say 4 to 7 or 8 subjects. Left with more than 9 subjects. So Nikita, let's listen to that and answer to that. Okay, just ignore the background music as of now. Right, majorly I've divided into three because there is a reason of the timeline. The problems are different, the solutions are also different. What do you mean by subject syllabus not completed? Okay, syllabus not completed. I'll go little quick, one without wasting your time, but I have to repeat this. NEET has 19 subjects. You go with one subject less in the exam, and it can create a problem if you are aiming for a top government rank. But yes, subjects like patho, micro, DA, DH, physio, biochem. We know on an average you will get 7 questions in these subject each. Okay, Dr. Buddy and everybody, please wait. Yeah, music over like it's rhyming now. Dr. Buddy and everybody, please wait. I've already divided, and you will fall into any of the three categories. There is classification will definitely engulf you for sure. So just wait and watch. Achha, that is why the problem is there. It is coming very thin. These subjects have 7 ka weightage, and we know at times biochem is less or sometimes physio is less. Sometimes DA is less, sometimes DH is less, sometimes micro is less, sometimes patho is less. Okay. But this does not mean we will leave it. Anybody aiming for top rank, top means I would say less than 100, then less than 200, less than 300, less than 400. Basically, usually who end up getting a clinical MDS seat. If you are aiming for such a rank, you cannot afford to leave any subject. जितना जल्दी ये बात समझ आ जाएगी ना, you will be at peace in the exam. Simple reason, if suppose I am leaving, say, biochem, though you know I will never leave biochem, but suppose I am leaving and in exam 5 to 7 questions come. Last year आपको लग रहा होगा क्वेश्चन नहीं आए, but questions need paper is not INI. It is a very balanced scenario. What happens is when we feel like when we are seeing a past paper, like we have shared you a lot of past papers, you see 2022, 3, 4, you will see biochem maybe 5 questions, 4 questions, 3 questions, but those questions are being segregated based on some book author or some institute. ओके, नीट वालों ने अपनी तरफ से 5 to 7 या 7 to 8 भी डाले हैं बायोकेम के. इट्स जस्ट दैट ऑथर ऑफ द बुक और दैट इंस्टीट्यूट पर्सन हैज नॉट kept that question of biochem in the biochem section. He or she has put it up in the medicine or pathology or physiology or anything, like many things. Okay, so don't be mistaken that subject will not come. Subject will come for sure, no matter what. Second thing, this is one thing you need to understand. Second thing you need to understand is whenever we talk about subjects like 19 subjects, almost average, every subject is 14, medicine, surgery, you know, is 15 as per the previous patterns. Even if I say, suppose I say my perio is superbly strong, my perio is extraordinarily strong, I am dead sure about my perio. I can answer any question of any app, any MCQ book, any paper, anything. Okay, you ask me anything, I'll answer perio. Okay, if that is the scenario, still in the main exam, there is no guarantee that out of 14, you will be able to attempt 14 and you will be able to get all right. So what I try to mean is the subjects in which you are strong or very strong, still you may not be able to score 100%. You may not. I wish you score, but that is the scenario you have to understand. Why I'm telling you this is if you go back in time and check even the toppers scores, rank 1 student, 2 student, 3 student. Suppose there is like out of 240, they have attempted 235. Still, they would be making around 40 to 45 mistakes. Okay. And they are rank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they are making say 35 mistakes also, at least one or two questions they are making mistakes in almost every subject, or maybe they have their one or two weak subjects which are creating a problem for them. So nobody can be 100%. That is what the exam statistics have been telling us for since I started coaching mentoring since 2007. So I have not seen that. And before that, I was giving the exam. Okay. So I know this has never ever happened that anybody is scoring 100 out of 100. Yes, you may score 14 out of 14. It's a good day. Whatever you have studied, you has come in the exam from that subject. And yes, it was your strong subject. So taking all these parameters into consideration, studying all 19 is a good proposition. So that at least out of 14, we are able to attempt 8, 10, or maybe 12 if it is a good day. If you don't study a subject at all, then out of 14, you may not be able to attempt 1, 2, 3, 4 questions, and out of 4, you may get all wrong also. That is the catch. Okay, so that is the importance of doing each and every subject at least the level of attempting the question of 8 out of 14 or 7 out of 14, that is 50%. Now what do I mean by completing syllabus for a particular subject? What do I mean? Okay, number one, basic concepts. I told you every subject has got important, in last video of roadmap, important chapters. Every chapters have got important headings, important concepts. Some maybe one concept, two concept, 10 concepts. 10 one heading, two heading, 10 heading, 20 headings in that chapter. If it is a chapter like in oral paths, say bone disorders, yes, there are a lot of bone disorders. If there is chapter like developmental disturbances, yes, many things can be asked from that chapter in oral pathology. Okay, so basic concepts have to be done. If you are doing even this much, you are safe on 7 out of 14 in any and every particular subject. If you leave this, you are already gone. Then second, images. See now, all throughout the year, you must have realized or faced, or maybe you will now start speaking about this. When we are in the initial stage of preparation, till the time we are in the completion of the syllabus, we are doing you positive reinforcement. इज ये पढ़ लो, इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट, ये पढ़ोगे रैंक आएगी, ये पढ़ोगे मार्क्स आएंगे, डू दिस यू विल गेन more confidence, do that you will be topper. Okay, but now when the syllabus is over, my dear friends, my dear students, my dear MDS aspirants, what you have to do is nothing but start accepting the fact that we will give you a little bit of dose of negative reinforcement also, and that is what will pinch you, that is what will hit you, and that will what will make you not sleep or watch mobile rather than stand up, sit nicely and study more, right? Images, you know the things about images, we have done that. And yes, some MCQs for all chapters, at least the major ones, from your MCQ guides or your app. This is what we mean. Okay, now coming to your question, problem P1. I am not oh sorry, I'm left with less than 3 subjects. Today is 24th November. Please note down these are the roadmap. You need to follow the timelines related to this. Today is 24th November. By 24th December, finish off. 10 days per subject you can devote easily. Watch the videos, make the notes, or take support of topper notes if required. But still, I would say in 10 days, if suppose my Pharmac is not done, okay, my Pharmac is not done. Pharmac lecture is already done in the institute. Open up Pharmac videos, maybe around 30 hours of 25 30 hours of Pharmac. Watch 3 to 4 hours daily, make notes, and it is done and dusted. Because the way you will do it, it is going to remain forever. Secondly, if you feel at this stage notes making is killing you, take support of notes from either your friend, buy, borrow, steal. Don't steal from friends, buy, borrow, buy topper notes or Xerox from your friend, borrow from your friend, Xerox it and give it back to him or her. Don't think twice. There is no way out to leave pharmac, to leave medicine, to leave surgery, to leave anatomy, to leave physiobiochem and go to the exam hall. You have time. Firstly, na ye dimag se nikal do. You don't have time. We are sitting on 24th November and 2 weeks back also on 10th of November when we met after INICET late night session. That video is still available on the app. I told you NEET most likely will be in March. Most matlab 99.999%. So we have 100 plus days in hand, right? So don't waste these 100 plus days. Okay, use them wisely, use them in a fashion that as if you are never going to get back these days and you don't want to start this preparation again. 202 को ना आगे 5 लगा दो. Don't think of 26, 27, 28. Okay. Date कब आएगी? Like Dr. Dash, how do I know? Date कब आएगी? Like it's not in my hands, right? Should be out, should have been out after INI result. At least this week is expected. Maybe government is more busy, was more busy with elections which happened yesterday. Results were out. So now they will enlighten you with the more responsible things. Okay. Don't think my threes. I don't want you to please note this problem one students. Don't tell me this problem in the month of on 24th December or 24th Jan or 24th Feb. You have time. You have time. But if you keep on making plans, you keep on accumulating 10 different apps, 10 different वो क्या पढ़ रहा है, ये क्या पढ़ रहा है, you keep on collecting things, you will do nothing and you will also lose these subjects. You leave these 3 subjects, you are actually on the verge of completion. It's like you are been running a marathon for last 1 year. You are in your final lap and now you are sitting. थक गया मैं बस 16 subject पढ़ लिए 16 are done 3 I cannot do. If you are doing this then you are, dear friend, you are not into a government ranking system, right? So this is the solution for P1. Very simple, just finish it off. Watch the recorded videos. No need to hustle up. No need to fasten these subjects. No need to create a shortcut that I will do pharmac chalo from notes and PYQs and it is done. No. Okay. Yes, iska yahan pe sorry. Plus PYQs. Okay. This is what we mean by doing one subject. And doing actual subject means you add, keep on adding things to it through PYQs, through MCQs, to whatever small things you cover up. Problem number 2, which is a bigger problem. Okay. You are left with 4 to 7 or 4 to 8 subjects. Now, first remember you still have time. Today is 24th November. Finish them off by, say, January. Don't finish off by December. Say finish off by 14th of Jan. Okay? Finish off by 14th of Jan. Spread basically. Maybe even 30th Jan if you finish off, no problem. Now in this, suppose the figure is 8, the deadly one, the higher limit. Suppose the figure is 8. Out of 8, identify the difficult subjects. Difficult means your difficult subjects, not mine, or not one what your friend is saying. Right? Identify. Out of 8, identify 2 or 3 such subjects. Like I give you examples, say Pharmac, maybe anatomy for many, maybe prosto for some students. Right? You identify. So we have out of 8, we have 5 subjects and we have 3 subjects. 3 are the your difficult subject. Okay. 5 subjects, do it 1 subject per week. Again, if you want, take support of notes, either in the form of printed notes, topper notes, your friends Xerox or photocopy, whatever you call. Watch the video. Watch the video. ओके डॉक्टर डैश पहले ये वीडियो सुन लो, फिर टाइम अपने आप निकालेंगे हम लोग. ओके. सी देर इज नो पॉइंट डूइंग से आई हैव नेवर डन फार्मैक. चलो फॉरगेट अबाउट फार्मैक. आई हैव नेवर डन पेरियो. ओके. और ओपी. No point doing a new subject in 3 days and aiming to master or ace that subject in 3 days. It's not possible. अगर ये possible होता ना, we would have done your entire syllabus at least 10 times by now. Not चल ज़्यादा हो गया. 7 times by now. Okay? This is not possible. Right? So I'll give you a timeline. पहले तो ये समझ लो. You have to do it at a regular pace. But this 1 subject per week pace cannot still be done by thinking you will watch also, you will make notes also. This is not possible. This is not possible. Then what about those 3 subjects? Those today is 24th November. Suppose I have a plan for 24th Jan, 2 months or 60 days. Divide these 3 subjects over those 60 days. 20 days, 20 days, 20 days. Study for 1 to 2 hours per day. 1 to 2 hours per day, and finish them off. So basically, all those students who are 4 to 8 subjects, first identify your problematic subjects, the subjects which always create problem for you. Say you have identified 2 or 3, not more than 3. This is not practical for more than 3. And maybe 2, 3 or 5. Okay. Do it 1 subject per week. Do it 1 subject in 20 days or maybe 15 days, but on a daily dose. Daily dose. Daily dose of 1.5 or max 2 hours per day. So what will your schedule look like? You will be studying 10 to 12 hours per day. Say 2 hours you are keeping for your problematic subject. 1 hour I told you to do PYQs. Okay. 1 hour maybe you are watching PYQ discussion on the app which we are doing with you. Right? 1 more hour you are taking as buffer. Still you have 5 to 7 hours which you can devote to one extra subject. Okay, now I'll take one query because this is related. Dr. Shiv Pratap Yadav, you have a class schedule, okay, in the evening. You are already undergoing one subject, like right now cons endo is going on, that is round 2 is going on. Okay, and if you want to add one more subject to it, you have to add, you can add only one at a time, not these two. The number of hours to utna hi hai na, you cannot create more problems for you in this. Okay, then third situation, problem number 3, more than 8 subjects left. These person, definitely you take help of notes. Again, topper notes or your friends' notes of class. Okay. Again, you have said 10 subjects not done. Problem subjects not more than 3. Again, same rule, 15-20 days with this. 7 or 8 or maybe 9 more subjects you are left with. Okay. These subjects identify the weightage. Weightage is more in NEET. Weightage is less in NEET. Like I told you, physio, biochem, patho, micro, DADH. The subjects whose weightage is more, like the main subjects, final year subjects, all dental subjects, anat, pharmac, medicine, surgery, do it normal way. One subject per week through the notes. The subject whose weightage is less, you can revise, you can read through the revision videos and follow the retrograde study pattern through PYQs. Basically, you will start doing PYQs, see the topic which are coming in the PYQs in those subjects. I'll give you example, biochem, you see question on vitamins, read vitamin today for that subject. Okay. Next time you see question on glycolysis, read glycolysis. Next time you see question on Krebs cycle, read Krebs cycle. This is how you go back. Read means you open your notes, open up that video somewhere. Okay. This is the layout. Now your question, what shall I do with my difficult subjects? Okay, Dr. Sakshi says anatomy is problematic. I'm coming on that, Dr. Aditi. How to approach if you have many subjects? I'm coming on that. And Dr. Nikita, you have to follow this approach. 16, तो मतलब you have just started actually. So try to cover up as many as possible through revision videos or through notes or through both. Okay, if somebody says I have to start preparation today, okay, because that was also a call 3-4 days back. I want to start today. Then start today means You just read topper notes. You simultaneously open up the revision videos, start covering one subject at a time. And I have told that girl, do two subjects per week. Finish off by January end or February start. Okay, not earlier than that. Right? Two subjects in a week, but only through the revision videos, not through the main videos. यहाँ पे जब मैं बात कर रहा हूँ बाकी सारा doing a subject, I'm talking about doing from the main videos. Okay. Now, how to take up a difficult subject? For some, anatomy is difficult. For some, pharmac is difficult. For some, medicine is difficult. For some, many DM is difficult. Divide the subjects into multiple small parts. Say pharmac, you have general pharmac, or suppose you take up chapter of antimicrobial agents. Penicillin, read only penicillin today. Solve MCQs of penicillin today. Next day, read cephalosporins. Solve questions of cephalosporins. Don't read, try read entire chapter in or maybe two chapters in one day. Dr. Aditi, same thing. You want prosto? Prosto, more important part nowadays is implants plus FPD. Okay. Plus you have CD plus RPD. Suppose we take CD. First divide CD into anatomical landmarks, PPS, jaw relation, right? Then you do teeth setting, teeth selection and all. Then you do denture fabrication, articulators. Then we have RRR topic. Then we have relining, rebasing, overdenture, immediate denture, troubleshooting. Broadly, we have these headings. Okay. Divide prosto say over, try to do it over 20 days. Okay. Say we are giving 5 days to CD, 5 days to RPD, 5 to, sorry, 6 kar lo, 6, 6, 6, and say 3 days to implant, 21 days. Do it like this, na? Kisne ka hai? Dr. Aditi, if you have a problem today in prosto, nobody is asking you to give NEET tomorrow with problem in prosto. Solve your problem. You know, it is very good on your part that you have guts to say that you have problem in this subject, either on personal message or in a group or at this platform. You know, पूरी life निकल जाती है लोगों की to identify what is the problem. But since you have identified the problem, that my problem is prosto, now I know I have to study CD in 6 days. Okay. I'll divide it into 6 days. First day I'll study only this much. Then I'll study only this much and साथ में I'll solve MCQs of this. I'll solve MCQs of this. That's it. Plus, recapitulation is always important of a difficult subject. And once you are done, say after 21 days your prosto is done, उसके बाद take up challenges for yourself in prosto. Take up challenges. You know how we GDC Mumbai, how we started in second BDS? We like minus that batch, like 2000, year 2000, I was in second BDS of MUHS Nashik University. The Nashik University started in 1999. We were the second batch and we were still the guinea pig batch because there were some experimentations being carried out. Okay. First time ever in 2000, what you have nowadays, actually it was introduced preclinical prosto and preclinical conservative exam was announced. These two subjects were added. Okay, listen to this, it will give you some idea. Preclinical conso means in final exam, university exam, we were supposed to do one class 2 cavity of amalgam on typhodont, not typhodont, we had mannequins. Okay, we had that phantoms, phantom heads, that proper mannequin with teeth, jaw inside. In GDC, we used to have that time also. Class 2 amalgam करना होता था. You have to do cavity cutting, base, and then amalgam filling. Then we used to have to do class 1 inlay cavity with wax pattern, with inlay wax. And that wax pattern should come out, otherwise you are failed. Yes, people do fail uh, till date in that exam, and they have to cover up that part later. Okay, from where we started our journey, it is not that simple. You also know that too, when you have just entered after first year, you entered second year. I entered second year, we had no clue how these things would have been working. So ekdam se to you cannot take up handpiece, contra angle handpiece and start making a class 2. What was done was we were made to, like, if you have seen Studovent, if you have read Studovent has this much big plaster models of cavities they have shown. We have done that. Okay, the college made us do. First, there was a huge hours spent, lines were there to pour those models from the molds, plaster models. Class 1 cavity, class 2 cavity, they were molds and we were pouring them. Or they were, no, sorry, not cavities, they were teeth molds, premolar, molars, and so on. We were pouring molars. Then those we were making cavities, big cavities of class 1, class 2 with chisel, hand instrument. It used to take at least 4 to 8 hours, maybe 2 hours in college, 2 hours at room, hostel room, to make one class 1 cavity and make it so nicely so that next day our teacher used to give approval. And then there were discussions on line angles and point angles. Okay. Then when we learned how to make cavity on this big, we started making cavity on extracted teeth. When we were able to do cavity on extracted teeth, we were doing it on ivory and teeth. When we were learning on how to do on ivory and teeth, we were doing it on phantom head. Same thing. You have a problem. First, you do small topics. Solve the questions. Then when you are done with prosto, take prosto ke challenges. Solve questions from prosto test. Solve questions in PYQs of prosto. Solve questions from XYZ sources you believe in. Problem will be solved. But if you keep on saying this, Dr. Aditi and everybody, my prosto is weak, my prosto is weak, my prosto is weak, it will remain weak till the last day. Even after the exam, you will say the same thing. It's good you know your prosto is weak in the month of November. But it's bad if you say my prosto is weak in the month of March or February end. Okay. अभी let's take up questions. नहीं, अभी एक part बचा हुआ है. Sorry. Should I start another problem? Should I start revision now or after my syllabus completion? Right? Yes, Dr. M. There are subject wise video in RC2 also, Excel 2 also. You just need to open up. Okay, for revisiting that. But if you are an Excel 2 student, you have attended live classes or you have been attending live classes, my suggestion is go back to live videos and watch from live only. Okay, because live also cover up the doubts part. Repetition is there. Should I start revision now? This is what you want. Answer is a big yes. You cannot wait to complete syllabus. Revision should be done for the subjects you are already done. Definitely has to be done. Now I'll take questions. Most of them are similar only. Mm, Jasmine ma'am is not cooking. Quite nice. Dr. Sagalpreet, kind of how much we can do to acquire nice private seat in clinical branch. Dr. Sagalpreet Singh, suppose you in India in 2025, you get a government seat, suppose at rank number 501, then your rank 502 will give you a very good private seat because above 501 students are taking up government seat. So you will be the rank 1 of private seat. If you see pattern of good colleges like Savita Dental College, Subharti Dental College, Davangiri colleges, Dharwad College, many good colleges. Okay. Mm, Amrita Institute, Minakshi Ammal, Ramachandra, Chennai, many good colleges in India, especially South India. If you see, open up MCC website, mcc.nic.in, open up and see which rank has taken Savita. You will be shocked to know you people start taking even from 400s, 500, 300, 600, 700. 800 rank student I know last year could not get Savita ka good clinical seat. Okay, so this is when you acquire a nice private seat as high as possible. It's always the better the rank, you will have more chances of a better seat in a better college. Thank you, Dr. NEET 2025 should give tests left with many subjects. I think Dr. Diti, now you know what to do. Anatomy will be repeated. Anatomy repeat will be repeated. I didn't understand. 14th 30th Jan के बाद सर टाइम होगा रिवाइज करने का. No Dr. Dash, you have to start today only. Okay to give test even after syllabus not completed. Which test? Mock test? Yes. If you want to give GT or you mock test, I told you last time also, there is a very good question on YouTube on this. What is the best time to give a GT? It was yesterday. You should have given yesterday. Okay, syllabus as such will never be over. How to approach PYQs if you have many subjects? See, Dr. Med Dental made easy. You guys are forgetting you are done with one syllabus in your BDS. Okay, so please don't tell me that you don't know anything when you read a question. You don't know even what subject, what chapter this question belongs to. PYQs can be done very easily. Just read. What do I left with? That means can you elaborate more? Current subject with old backlogs. I just covered that. Can't able to cover. Quiz, PYQ session, revisions of done summary, also 4 subjects backlog. Dr. Aisha Amin, 4 subjects are nothing. Do it by December end. And rest follow the normal schedule. If in the normal schedule one of those 4 subjects is coming, it is saving your more time. Okay. Same problem. See, Dr. Aisha, your problem is very easily answerable. I'll tell you. You have 4 subjects remaining. अब या तो ये वो 4 subjects हैं जिनकी क्लासेस बाकी हैं इन राउंड 2 और these 4 subjects are those subjects जिनकी क्लासेस हो चुकी हैं. Okay, if they are already done, it means जो क्लासेस चल रही हैं you have already done. Okay, so don't repeat the subject of the classes, or if they are like to be done, then just follow the live class schedule. I know it is very confusing because बोलने में भी confusing है. What I mean is, if those 4 subjects left are the ones जिनकी live classes बाकी हैं, all those which classes are yet to come, then do it along with live classes. Don't do it yourself. Okay, sorry for scribbling, but I don't want to write abhi. Attending quiz period doesn't make sense to me, sir. I'm not done with syllabus, but leaving them makes feel guilty. Yes, it will make you feel guilty. Why you say syllabus not done? Syllabus not done. कभी तो करोगे ना. Start watching it by watching quiz, by watching. चलो quiz you can still I would say leave it for now. But PYQ leaving is a problem. Don't leave PYQ. Just give me a second. I'll come. Okay. तो सलोनी 6 7 partially done को पहले खत्म कर लो. Okay. Try understand you have 7 subjects left in hand. Out of 7, say 3 to 4 are those whose live classes are pending. Then do it along with the live classes. If it is not along with that, watch the recordings and complete it. But first finish off the ones you have done 30 to 50%. Don't leave anything half done. Okay. Should we make concise notes of class note necessary after completing? Dr. Aisha Ayman, I didn't understand what is meant by concise. No, either you are making notes or you are not making notes. Are you talking about macro revision videos? Yes. Yes, Dr. Pragya Goyal, macro revision videos in macro revision course. If you supplement with pulse ka synopsis and all, it is pretty good thing. Dr. Aisha and everybody, if you are not attending quizzes right now, but you can attend it later on, that's okay. Okay, but try attending ना, मतलब ऐसा क्या आ जाएगा until unless suppose don't attend quiz. चलो, I'll make it very simple. Don't attend quiz of a subject you are most fear of. Say you have a fear of pharmac and you have not done pharmac, you don't know anything about pharmac, उसका मत करो. Okay, that will be waste of time. But if there is a quiz of perio going on, okay, and you have not done perio, but still perio is not a subject that when you attend a quiz it will be a bouncer. You will gain lot of things. At least you will gain the small topics from where the questions are coming, so that when you are reading perio you will be able to recapitulate those points. I hope that will solve problem of many of you, Dr. Aisha and many of you. Does app have subject? Yes, understood. Thank you. How to increase accuracy, decrease negative? चलो अभी increase accuracy, decrease negatives. I'll give you one example and you will only answer this question. How to schedule revision? I just told you when anatomy round 2 will start. It will start in December only. How much questions to practice per day? Dr. Athul, at least like 200 to 300 MCQs per day. That is like one test, not less than that. You should do 3 hours of MCQ solving daily minimum. If it is 4, it is good, better. Make a habit of solving 3 hours MCQs. Okay. Anatomy won't be, it's covered once like prosto. Dr. Diti, I have to check. I don't know. Can you give the schedule of subject which will be covered in the app? Dr. Med, like these questions we can easily discuss in the group, not on a YouTube platform. What did you mean by revision videos? I meant by the macro videos in the revision course. Okay, how much question to I tried attending quiz without computer. I felt alienated because that's why Dr. V, I told you, if the subject is least understood by me, okay, it's like today I go and sit in a class of IIT and there is a class on mechanical engineering going on. If I go and sit there, I will feel like an alien only, or they will feel like it. I will look like I am in an alienated world. Okay. But if I go to a class of MBBS students, say of biochemistry, I will not feel alienated because I know at least some biochemistry in life. Okay. I have attended. When I was heading the Institute of Dr. Bhatia Medical Coaching Dental Division, I attended biochemistry classes which were being conducted offline pre-COVID because I had to teach biochem that time. I had restarted teaching in 2018 biochemistry. Okay, because I was not able to find a good teacher for dental students. Okay, the teacher who was teaching with us left India for Canada. that time. So मेरी मजबूरी हो गई थी, and because I was teaching by like in 2010, 11, 12, then 5, 6 years I was not teaching biochem. I still like, ठीक है, I had a liking for the subject. So what I did was I was sitting in the medical world classes. I was watching videos of Marrow, of Prep Ladder, that time, of DVMCI, of DAMS, everything, because I didn't want to deliver a wrong lecture, wrong information, right? Uh, how to do analysis of questions, how much hours to dedicate to those questions, which Dr. Jyoti and everybody. Firstly, I have told you related to PYQs, solve like a test always. Okay. Solving like a test means do it in the batches of at least 80 to 100 MCQs. That is 1 hour of sitting is important. Suppose I am solving 100 MCQs. कितने गलत हो जाएंगे 100 में से? 10, 20, 30? When you retrospectively analyze those 30, out of those 30, 10 would be factual, 20 would be related to some theory which is to be read again. Matlab 10 can be like it's not related to any theory background, it is just you have to cram those MCQs. 20 MCQs की theory पढ़ने के लिए from your register or from your textbook or from any source, you don't require more than 1 to 2 hours. If you have notes, you will save time in this regard. Okay. Please upload the schedule. Please, like, guys, this is not a place to discuss all this. Okay, why you are like keep on repeating the same thing? Will there be class for migrant? Okay, when will test and discussion for subject will be provided? TND will be scheduled. I was waiting for NEET result. Let me check the day. We are sitting on 24th of November. 24th November. Mm, mm, mm. I'll update it by tomorrow. Most likely, we can start somewhere around mm, first week of December. We will start it. Okay. Dr. Tanvi, the recording will be there on the YouTube only till the time YouTube is alive. Miss some tests. Dr. Dhey Pancholi, tests I think are already reopened. If not, I'll just check and get it done today only. Dr. Tanvi, please, at the last 15 days, what all should we cover? Notes or PYQs? Both, Dr. Aisha. Amen. Okay, Dr. Tanvi, please watch this video. You will get an idea. Chalo, I think it's more of dragging it out. Don't want to waste more time. It's already 1 hour almost. Okay, I think we have answered almost many queries. And if at all required, we will meet up one more time next week. Okay, chalo, bye. Take care. Thank you. Good day. All the best. Keep studying.